guys, I think I have found my favorite place in Sri Lanka. In the last video, we took the train down from Colombo all along the coast of this amazing island, guys. I have to tell you, I expected it to be nice, to have beaches, but this place is truly something where I could even stay for a bit longer. So today I want to take you along a little bit on, yeah, let's call it the beach paradise of Sri Lanka. We're right now in the city of Weligama, or let's say the beach town, very famous for surfing. And so the mission for today is gonna be to give you an idea of this area here, to show you one of the coolest places to stay around here, especially if you come for a while. Probably get our hands on a scooter, drive around a little bit. I've just been here a couple of days, so in many ways you're gonna discover along with me. Let's get it going. And speaking about traveling to a new country, potential travel restrictions and requirements, let me tell you about personally the travel medical insurance that I use. And real quick, before I'll show you around a bit more of this beach paradise, a word from today's video partner, Safety Wing. So speaking about being a nomad, being on the road, traveling, Safety Wing on the one side is fairly affordable compared to the competitors that offer a similar insurance value. On the other side, what really makes them different is just how flexible they are. So you can use it as a long-term travel medical insurance, travel with it. Let's say you're a nomad, you go to co-working spots, go through a lot of different countries. Safety Wing is for you. It offers worldwide coverage and you can book it for however long you need. But with that also, if you're just going for a little trip, maybe Sri Lanka, a couple of weeks, maybe Bali, worldwide, whatever it might be, Safety Wing has got you covered. It's kind of like a membership. You can book it as you need it, or as said, use it as a long-term travel, a medical insurance. Of course, in case anything ever happens, they have a 24/7 hotline, so you can reach them at all times. And the process of getting the insurance is also very easy. You just go on the website, couple clicks, put in your name, your data, and within a couple of minutes you will have the certificate that with many countries you might be traveling to, they might want to see. Whenever any airport asked me about it, it was always super smooth and easy. And so with that, I will leave all the details, first things, in the description. Let's get back to this. Hit the right moment here. So that's how we get around here. What was your name?
I'm Marush.
Marush?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Marush. I'm Danny. Danny, yes. So guys, we're gonna be moving right now to Weligama. Good. For check-in. Thank you very much. The roof here of my home in Sri Lanka for the week, let's say like that. This is the Outpost Weligama. As I said, co-living, co-working. The roof here is absolutely amazing. The view you get, the oceans, the hills, the palm trees. And so I would say before we head out, let me give you a quick idea of this space. So during the day, especially the cafe is fairly busy, but people here are really doing their stuff. Like, it's people from all over the world. It's a great place to also network, meet people. They have events every other week. Yesterday on the roof, they were doing some type of meditation, and generally a lot of also business-oriented activities. So this is my room. And I have to tell you, when I first came in, I was actually quite blown away. So the room, very functional here. We're having a little bit my setup. The good thing is in Sri Lanka, the Wi-Fi generally is, the Wi-Fi generally in Sri Lanka is decent, but can be not the best. Here at the Outpost is actually pretty good. Got a little setup here. Boom, nice little design, super clean room, good amount of storage, but obviously you see what it is about here. So we are literally staying pretty much right by the beach. I think it's like maybe 100 steps away or something. Like within a minute you are already at the beach where we started today's video. And just to have this open, hear the waves, see the palm trees, you can imagine when you lay on the bed, kind of like the vibe. So I think rooms here in general start around $50–60 depending on room type, probably season as well. But the good thing is it's not just a hotel. It's like a really social space, but at the same time people also do their own stuff and everybody's busy, so it's kind of like a nice vibe. So pretty much the room, nice little also modern bathroom. Okay guys, let me take you down. Guys, let's go downstairs. You see, the thing is they have a co-working space which you can come and use. You can sign up for a week, for a month, and that one is paid, which is pretty much over here. It's a fairly large room. In the mornings it's pretty quiet, during the day it's a little bit, let's say, it's a good amount of busy. Inside is always very, very quiet, very peaceful. Obviously it's a working area. On the other hand, if you're just popping in, you're staying on the island, you still want to come and work, a lot of people do that. So during the day, this is their cafe. You just come around, grab a coffee, grab a meal or something, and you have a good amount of tables. So I would say during the day it gets actually really busy, but still not like busy to the extent. It's still quiet, it's still fairly peaceful. So here, nice pool area. Also, same thing again, even when the place is a little bit busier, it's kind of like it's a nice busy, it's a life type of vibe. And yeah, good thing is the prices at the cafe and everywhere else. Upstairs they have a restaurant in the evening, so I'll show you a couple of shots as well. So yeah, that has been a little bit the home for the past few days. Hello, how are you? Yes, yes. Okay. So guys, we got yesterday our hands on a motorbike. I picked it up basically from the neighborhood shop. They charged me, how much? Oh no, it starts to rain right now, does it? We're on 2 wheels. It's Sri Lanka. Feels good. It's been a while. So I got the scooter from the neighborhood. They charged me 300,000 per day, which is 1,000. Not sure about the currency still, but around like $9–10 per day. It's okay. It's like double most other, like say, Southeast Asian destination. But I just got it for a day, so didn't bargain too much. Who knows? I think for a month people pay around half the daily rate. So yeah. Good to be on 2 wheels. Unfortunately got a bit cloudy, but let me give you a couple impressions of what you see around here in the area. Alrighty guys, so drove out with the scooter a little bit to explore the surrounding area. So again, beautiful, sunny, been blessed with the weather recently. And let's say it like that. Weligama itself is a very, very long beach. The part where I'm staying is nice and quiet. I think I mentioned it before. We're gonna later go down, see what Weligama is all about. As of right now, I drove out a little bit into the Mirissa area. 5-minute drive, very close by, kind of like the neighboring town. Beautiful beach, amazing nature, a little bit smaller, a little bit shorter the beach, but like not lots of nice cafes. There's this like palm tree grove kind of like area. People like to take photos there. And overall, I have to say, it surprised me to the fact of just it reminds you of some other major travel destination because of how like nice the nature is, how you can, let's say, enjoy the beaches, have a nice cafe, but still it has its original unique touch of the Sri Lankan culture, which makes the place quite different. If you just come for the nature, it might look fairly similar to other places, other tropical destinations, but I really feel like a fairly unique flavor. You do have to say that tourism is fairly high, so it's definitely like, let's say, not a quite off the beaten path area. Very touristy, but still you can find accommodation in very quiet areas. And here right now I'm also, as you can tell, on a fairly calm beach, mostly to myself. So I'd say let's drive around, let's see what we can find. Let's get into the town of Weligama. And so here we are driving through Mirissa town. This is how the development looks here a little bit. So lots of tuk-tuks, good amount of restaurants, cafes, but still obviously very local.
feel it coming. I feel it coming.
All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. The best part is it's fairly affordable. Cappuccino, $2. Nice little meal, $3. Nice. Drove through the tourist town. This is the Weligama of, let's say, the people that actually live here. So good amount of local industry. People go about their trade here, selling some things. Seriously, so much going on in this area. Pretty cool. I like it actually. Gives the whole place, let's say, more of a character. And yeah, let's see. Let's pass here somehow. So you can get some clothing here. You can get all kinds of home appliances. Alrighty, and that is how the local supermarkets look. So actually pretty good. Passed by here, walked by yesterday, have everything you would need. Hello, thank you. So this is like fruit, veggies, milk products. So popped in here yesterday, personally eating mostly right now at the Outpost. They have an amazing chef. So, but get a drink, get some snacks, and generally with this kind of setup. Could also be living in Sri Lanka for a good couple of weeks, if not even months. And the funny thing is they sell the alcohol separately. So basically in every shop, sometimes even outside of it, they're selling the alcohol kind of like next to the shop, which makes it a bit like, you know, I feel like feeling a bit edgy. So whenever you buy alcohol, you have to go to a very particular place. Yeah,
Morgonen gryr, de djupa skogarna tystnar. Natthimlen glittrar.
Early morning runs. And then another run at around 2 p.m. to get the tan going. Oh yeah. So the beach is actually really good for running. I don't know if you hear me now, it's a bit windy, but the sand is nice and flat. It's a very wide beach and mostly all to yourself. Feeling good. The evening a little bit later, sun is setting. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful vibe. So as I said, this beach is absolutely humongously long, and I think for, let's say, tonight's evening activity is gonna go to the roof of the Outpost. In the last couple of days the sunset there has been insane, and I think today is really gonna be truly no different. So during the day there's a lot of boats here at this part. Locals are playing, I think, cricket. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're playing cricket over here. And yeah, so this has been, let's say, the day-to-day life, doing some work, waking up in the morning. Maybe I'll show you around tomorrow a little bit the workflow, and yeah, just really soaking up these vibes right at my doorstep. There we are, the game is happening. So this has been yeah, very much the first little impression of beaches in Sri Lanka. There's so much more coming. With that, checking out from the beautiful beach town of Weligama. The nature is great. What you have seen today is, like, let's say, very much a digital nomad hotspot. Just the Outpost itself. If you're just looking for a hotel to stay where you get nice coffee, nice food, maybe a good Wi-Fi, it's a place to go. If you're thinking about really properly working, putting in some time, working on some projects, building your remote freedom, this is definitely the temple of this town to do so. And yeah, I'll like link them down below, just Outpost. I think they also have locations in Bali. And yeah, in many ways this series is just starting out, the Sri Lanka series. If you're new here by any chance, gotta roll to C stands for building a life of freedom around the world. So this is, let's say, my personal vlog. Oh wow, there's an eagle, freaking eagle. Love it, favorite animal. Yeah, I'm documenting my life today a little bit more around the topic of just like, could I live in this area for a couple of weeks, a couple of months? And honestly, I have to tell you, back there is Mirissa. I like it a little bit more. There's much more beach towns to check out. This one in the back is a little bit touristy, but the good thing is every like 5-minute drive there's a different beach town. They all have a different vibe, and this is what we're going to be checking out in the next couple of videos. Also, you can join me on Instagram to see where I am right now. It's also, let's say, the best way to get in touch with me. Other than that, there's always everything in the description below. But yeah, whew, it's hot. You gotta roll to see.